Welcome back, guys. In this episode, we finally make it to the gateway to Cape York and get off the beaten track. Hope you guys enjoy this episode as much as we do.
I'm feeling lucky.
There's crocodiles everywhere. And we also just crashed the drone.
It's like spinning.
Probably wimping out of that one. Hey guys, just thought we would jump in here before we get too stuck into this episode. First of all, we wanted to introduce Justin and Gemma, who we've met up with in Cairns, and we spent the next month,
a month or two with them.
Yeah.
Travelling up to the top and back. It's really good to have them on the trip with us, but for our recording and that, we didn't get to record that much because we always forget about it because we're too busy hanging out with friends, which is good and not so good for you guys, but...
yeah, so what we've done, we've tried to narrate and explain things a bit more as we go. Just to fill in the sort of gaps, because it's no one's fault, but you just you spend time hanging out with friends and you don't think to pick up the camera and start recording what's going on. So
not everyone wants to be recorded and posted on the internet
all day every day.
Yeah, it's great to have Gemma and Justin along with us. We also meet a couple other friends, or make some friends on the road in the next episode or the one after, and
yeah, I guess you'll see them in there too soon.
Yeah, driving off cliffs or something.
That sounds like a silly idea.
That sounds very silly.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this episode. I mean, for us, this is what we've been waiting for, so I hope it's what you guys have been waiting for.
Nice, let's get stuck into it. I don't know why I poke your tongue out.
Accuracy.
No. Just stopping for lunch, having a peanut butter sandwich at a lookout. Quite scenic, although I don't think Nick's up here, so...
I don't see him.
Yeah, might be out there somewhere.
Nick!
We're at the gateway to the Cape. New adventures start here.
It's going to be pretty exciting next couple of weeks for us. It's probably going to get a little bit bumpy from here on out, so I don't think I'm mentally prepared for that, but should be alright.
Tie things down and hope for the best.
Yeah, let's hope everything holds up together, because that'd be good. I'm a little bit nervous about what's ahead of us too. It's all new and exciting, but also a little bit nerve-wracking.
I'm starting to hear little stories and I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Apparently there's places we do this. That's it, our first bit of dirt road. There's a car coming now. Once it goes past, I'll show you what you just can't see.
On our last bout of dirt roads, we forgot to turn the dust suppression on. Hopefully she's alright. Shouldn't be too bad, it wasn't that long. Yeah, beautiful. Ish. This should sort it out anyway. Not this game again. Got this problem where the loads don't turn on. Anyone come across that and know how to fix it properly? Because my solution is turning it off and turning it back on again, and that's kind of annoying. Today we travelled about 350 kilometres as we started our day at Mariba. But to put it into perspective of Cape York, that's only about 170 kilometres in from the Cape York gateway at Lakeland. We stayed at a beautiful free camp, which gave us time to reset and put everything back together after day one of corrugations. Porcupines will be so upset, but she reckons she's just found a croc.
He was just here and he's just gone in there and he's swum over and he's amongst the bushes over there.
Oh wow, freshie. I mean,
I hope so.
I'm guessing so, because you've made me come very close.
I promise I saw one.
Alright, so it turns out there is a little crocodile here. This is unreal. I've never seen a freshie before in the wild. We've got drone footage of him, but he's not very friendly. He disappears every time we try to see him in the flesh. I just want to pat him, that's all. Corrugations got to our oven, told it to misbehave, and then the handle fell off. And then the best part, the handle fell off, cool. Screw it back in, put the handle back on. But the screw fell all the way down in here, down to the bottom, and made it impossible to get out without pulling the whole oven door apart. I mean, if that's all that happens, that's pretty good though. Listen to him. Must be his first Cape York trip.
It's early days.
Yeah. This is all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We rubbed the lucky horseshoe the other day.
Our first camp on the Cape. Unreal spot. Last night we took out a torch and came down here. Just had a little bit of a look at the river. And there was just freshies everywhere. Like, it was unreal. During the day we saw one and we're like, oh yeah, there's a croc down here. And then we came out at night time and there was crocodiles everywhere. It was actually really cool. Awesome spot on the, I'm not sure what river, but awesome spot on a little river. lowering the pressure a little bit more. We went low, but the corrugations are still giving us a bit of grief, so we're just going a bit lower. Just to get us to the next spot, we've dropped down to about 30. That's at a hot temperature though, so I've probably gone a little bit low, but we'll, yeah, have a suss of what that does and pump them up a little bit when we get to the next place, which isn't too far. Love these things though. I swore them off for years. My dad was always wanting to get me a set, and he's like, oh, they're great. And I was happy with what I had, but now that I've got these, I couldn't go back. They're absolutely amazing.
Today we travelled approximately 200 kilometres from our camp at Moorhead River, fueled up at Cohen, and then all the way up to Archer River Station, where we spent the night and got the famous Archer River burger. Sorry there's no photos of that though, it disappeared too quickly. You'll just have to head up there and taste it for yourself.
Morning guys, today we are heading into Chilli Beach. Corrugations are picking up today, actually.
Yeah, well, what do you do?
Yeah, apparently there was a snake.
Archer River to Chilli Beach is only about 160 k's, but it's slow going and took us about 4 hours to get there.
All set up? Cheers. We are at
Chilli Beach.
Chilli Beach. I keep thinking things that start with M for some reason. Chilli Beach. It is a little bit windy. If it wasn't so windy, this would probably be the most amazing beach place we've stayed at.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Smells a bit fishy, but
Yeah, I've almost lost that though.
but yeah, it's right on the beach, windy. It's coconut trees, so hopefully Mitchell might find his first edible coconut.
Yeah, most of them are looking pretty bare, so I might have to go for a bit of a stroll. In saying that, I swear we just heard a coconut.
Just sound like one fell.
That is so exciting.
Let's go find it.
Crikey, a wild coconut.
Oh, that one's like
Oh,
full of coconuts.
whoa! Whoa! Oh, I don't know where I'm stepping. Oh no. Well, I mean, it's sort of accessible. I don't know how game I am though. Like, I might put my boots on after. That's how coconut trees grow. Oh my god. Surely that's actually a baby coconut tree. That's a baby coconut tree. Wow. Did anyone know this? Like, 100% I knew that coconuts were the nuts that grew the tree, but I don't think I've ever seen or experienced this before in my life. That's outstanding. Wow.
It's doing pretty well in the wind.
Yeah.
One just fell.
That's amazing. That's spectacular. That's about as fresh as they come. I'm getting myself a coconut.
I could help, but it's funnier watching.
Coming.
Hooked.
Oh boy. Majestic. This is one out of control. While we're all here learning about coconut trees, here's the first stage of germination of a coconut seed / nut. And then over here we've got the second stage, where obviously it's getting a little bit more growth, and then we've got the I guess they're considered leaves coming out, which would gain some sunlight and then help it grow some more roots, which then start taking and attaching themselves to the ground a little bit. This one is just biting in, and then yeah, probably as the other one that we saw was that little bit more, you know, in the ground. And that's the life cycle of a coconut tree. And there's coconuts everywhere here. This is awesome.
Well, I decided I would scurriage on the ground for a coconut, and I found this bad boy. Let's give it a bit of shake. Sounds like there's water in there, so we're going to take it back to camp and crack it open. Not that I even like coconut, but for Mitchell's sake.
Yeah.
Gemma's also got a coconut, but hers is a lot greener, so I don't know what actually is better. I'm feeling lucky. It's really keen to get a coconut, hey? So close! I don't think he's got it. Another unsuccessful climb. It stresses me out a little bit.
So it turns out coconuts prefer to stay attached to the trees. We tried so many different ways to try and get them down with no luck, but there's no way in the world that I was letting these trees defeat me. I was getting myself a coconut.
Oh, that one split!
Ooh. Again, nervous. I feel like Deck would appreciate this content.
Woo.
Training.
Go well.
Neither do I.
Hold it.
Scared to get my fingers.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably lay it on its side first because you're not gonna. Nah.
Right, expert, you do it.
Was it? The hatchet doesn't work well.
Yeah, Bond has. It's not going well. Maybe it's too fresh. Maybe try a green one then. No, that one had water. Persist. You're doing good. Where's Elle when you need her? You just gotta bash it against cement. Just have a quick snack break of Justin's delicious homemade salmon. How did you do it again?
In the smoker. 5
Nice.
hours. Bit of apple. Beautiful.
Back to it. Maybe we should have googled how to crack open a coconut.
Is there enough battery percentage on that thing? Actually, I think you're right. I think this is the step that I missed from the video that I watched.
It's going well.
No. We have coconuts.
They're called the eyes, apparently.
Are they?
Yeah, the thinnest part of the coconut.
After a quick attempt at trying to drop our first boy band single, we got the goods.
We've got some holes. We've got all the coconutting tools available. We're not going hungry.
Except me, who doesn't like coconut.
Except for Brydie, who doesn't like coconuts.
Get the rum, it's pina colada time.
It's actually really satisfying.
I'm impressed.
So am I, actually. Tastes like coconut water.
What? No way.
Fresh coconut water?
Oh yes, please.
Oh,
How good!
Oh yeah.
Like, I was skeptical that these were going to be old and rank coconuts, but they're absolutely amazing. Like, that's a perfect
I
coconut.
knew that was going to be the perfect one.
Yeah.
Grab that one.
It's true, you did say that one.
Hunter gatherer at Brydie.
Yes.
Coconut?
Thank you.
It's hard. Very hard. Maybe a couple of weeks too old.
Lucky we have more.
Like we have more.
You don't do that with a chisel.
It was Emma.
Even Bridie's having a crack at this.
Tastes like coconut water. Good.
Coconut.
This is what you were saying before I've been nice to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
You want some?
Not now. Quite tasteless to me. Oh, old mate's back.
Oh, they've cracked
You heard
another
about
one.
it. Chuk 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 chuk. Turkey.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it though. Turkey, 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 turkey. Oh. Oh, hey, buddy.
A little mouse.
Hi. Yeah. It just looks like a little mouse, hey. Hey, buddy. Hi.
Good morning, guys.
Good
Hopefully
morning.
everyone's going well today. We're heading to Frenchmans Track today. It's apparently an alternate route a gold miner tried to create, trying to get to the Iron Range gold mines.
Yeah, just turn right at the tree. You can't miss it. The Frenchmans Track is about 53 kilometres long. We had a crack at trying to do it from east to west. We don't know what way is better to go. The eastern entrance was just what was close to our campsite. The Frenchmans Track has various obstacles throughout it. The main thing that we were concerned about was the Pascoe River crossing, and the only way that we would know whether we could do it or not would be to go check it out for ourselves.
Our first drone casualty. Oh! Almost had my first fall as well. Brydie, what happened?
Mitchell tried to make me get some good footage and I went wing into a tree. It's like spinning. So we're just walking down to the infamous Pascoe River crossing. Apparently it's inhabited by crocodiles. People get their bonnets wet. So we're going to go have a look and make sure it's okay before we head down here ourselves in the car. What do you reckon, Mitchell?
It's pretty gnarly. I think it's just this first patch that's pretty deep and deceptive.
It's pretty rocky coming in and out though.
Yeah, the other side would just be slow going. Move that big rock in the middle.
This one?
I guess it's not that big, but yeah, go for it. We went down and checked out Pascoe River and now we're heading back. We think we might have a chicken track because, like, being that we're so early on the trip, it would be nice to make it the rest of the way before getting ourselves into mischief. So we're probably wimping out of that one. That was a bit bumpy. Up car. Up. Not a big fan of those rocks.
Big rock there.
Now that the dainty D-Max is all the way through, here comes the patrol to show us how it's done.
Because it's our first time, we've decided the Pascoe River crossing is probably not going to go ahead. We're not too sure. But apparently you can go around it, so we've found this other track. Not sure how good it is.
We're going backwards.
A little bit overgrown, so we're just going to go have some lunch down by the river.
We've heard some people on the radio that look like they're going to be coming and crossing Pascoe from the other side. So we're just running down to watch and, you know, see if we can lend a hand because we've got vehicles on this side if shit hits the fan, so... Woo! It's a bit slippery. I mean, careful, Brydie, it's a bit slippery there. The water's actually real nice. Thought it was pretty rough coming down this side. We tried to go east to west, but over there, I mean, it'll just be slow going, but that looks pretty gnarly as well. Like big rocks, quite muddy. We're heading back out of the Frenchmans Track because we haven't made it to the tip yet, so we wanted to make sure that we make it to the tip.
That other road that apparently goes round was very overgrown and stuff, so we decided not to go down there. Watched a few people go through the creek, Pascoe Creek. Seemed a bit hairy, but maybe on the way back we want to make it up to the tip first.
How's the altitude up there, Brydie?
Not bad. Sun's a bit warm. It's like there's a line in the sky that's one side sunny, one side stormy. See that car? Yeah, the car tree. she's going to use this footage or not, but someone had obviously ran over a python and it was like squirming on the road, like it could barely move. It was on its last legs.
That was a beautiful snake.
Be careful where you're driving, guys.
Such a beautiful beach to go for a stroll on here at Chilli Beach. It's a little bit dirty, a little bit rubbishy. We heard some reviews about the place and yeah, like I kind of expected to walk into like a rubbish tip, but it's not that horrible. Like, in fact, it's amazing. It's an awesome beach. It's just got a little bit of rubbish on it, which is unfortunate, absolutely. But yeah, I don't know, some of the reviews almost put me off coming here. Either way, it's an awesome beach to spend a couple of nights or two. Go for a stroll along, get some coconuts for the day. Doesn't really get much better than that.
After enjoying our time at Chilli Beach, we made our way to Bramwell station where we spent the night, saw our first ever palm cockatoo, and tried to get ourselves mentally and physically prepared for the telly.
Let's not be on there, hey? Oh wow, someone's put one of our stickers here. How cool, they're getting around. That's one of our 100 subscribers. Nerves have kicked in for some reason. Well, I think that's a pretty valid reason.
No turning back now.
Yesterday I was sitting at about 90% excited, 10% nerves, but it's kind of down to like 60% excited, 40% nerves now.
Oh buddy, you have no idea.
Yeah, that way.